Finding oil in early to mid-game aberration is extremely difficult. I'm going to show you the best ways to get early game oil and then also all of the spots where you can find late game oil as well. With aberration, the best way to get early game oil is to kill and harvest trilobites. One of the best early game places to find trilobites in is at the river opening near the portal. For landmarks, you'll see this broken portal bridge, and there is an island located in the middle of it with a tree and plant Z species plant. The coordinates for this spot are 45 and 29.1. If we take a look at the shoreline here, you'll see lots of trilobites, one right here, another a little further along just here, and there are several more located in the water around. Check the nearby land areas as trilobites often wander up there, and you'll find them on the beach. I typically kill the trilobite with a pike and harvest with a pickaxe. You can still get oil if you harvest with a hatchet, but I found it's just more consistent to get oil when you use a pickaxe. If you run out of trilobites to farm in that area, another spot where you can find them is the more northern river entrances. This spot I'm at is at 34.9 and 61.9, and we're located just above the blue zone. There are also trilobites that are located in the blue zone lake areas, but if you're heading to the blue zone to get oil from trilobites, there is a better option, and let me show you. When you're feeling a little bit more confident in the game and have some teams that you can use, I recommend heading to the very outskirts of the blue region, and there you can tame yourself a dung beetle. There are a lot of hostile creatures in the blue zone, so as I've said, make sure you have a little bit of muscle with you before you're ready to do this. So I have found a dung beetle walking around right here. Make sure you have feces in your inventory and putting it in your hotbar. The coordinates where I found this one are 36.1 and 55.6. As you can see from our map here, we are just right on the very edge of the blue zone. I recommend that you clear out all the threats nearby to the dung beetle before you start your taming process. Make sure you have the biggest animal feces you can find and start the taming process. Once you've tamed your dung beetle, if you do have a shoulder pet on, you cannot pick it up. So consider bringing a cryo, or maybe not bringing a light pet. If you are on the very, very edge of the blue zone, you may not get nameless to spawn. Or you can toss away your light pet to pick up the dung beetle and come back for it later. Jump on our teams and head back to base. Once you get it back to base, make sure you have feces collection enabled and set its behavior to wandering, and it will remotely pick up all of the poop and convert that to oil. On aberration, I like to have a lot of them around, that way you can get the most oil. You use oil to traditionally make gasoline in a forge with oil, hide, and wood. But there's another way to make gasoline on aberration. You can make something called gas-crafted gasoline. You'll need to go out and grab some green gems for the recipe, and then get congealed gas balls from a gas collector. Crafted gasoline needs to be made in the chemistry bench. Open the inventory and you'll see the recipe here, gasoline gas craft. Put your condensed gas balls and green gems into the inventory. Turn it on and you'll see that you can craft it now. We went from having 9 gasoline into the inventory to having 14, so it's 5 per on official rates. When you're further advanced in the game, and I am talking full hazard suit and rock drake level, you can head to the surface and you will find oil rocks here. There are 5 different entrances to the surface. The coordinates for the one that I used in this video are 27.1 and 63.7. Don't head up here unless you are well prepared. It is a very dangerous part of the map. And you can see shortly out of the entrances here for the surface, you will see the slick covered oil rocks. You can harvest these here. If you have a higher tiered pick, even better. This is 1 times harvesting. And you probably want to bring one of your rock drakes that has quite high weight capacity, so you can bring it all back to base. You'll notice it is dark here. When you head to the surface, make sure it is nighttime. If you go up during daytime hours, the ground will be on fire and you will die right away. The other spot in which you will find lots of oil nodes is in the radiation zone, and particularly at the bottom of the radiation zone near where all the rock drakes are. You'll see the striped variety of oil rocks. The coordinates of my location are 58.7 and 58.9. You will see them all along this radiation river area, close to the bottom of the spine. Again, this is a very dangerous part of the map, and I only recommend going down here to get oil if you feel fully equipped And by that, I mean rock drake, hazard suits, or other really strong mounts. My name is Krabby. I make short, concise, accurate videos for Ark Survival Evolved. If you've enjoyed this video, subscribe for more or click this one right here.